Dr. Rajan?
Yes.
Yeah, about that Hema Modi's question, will the home mantra help her in post-COVID or
No, just 1 second. I'll tell you. It may be specific to. It has to be that Haim M home.
home?
Haim M home.
Home, okay. No, for Hema Modi, I was asking, will that help?
That is the answer.
Yeah, yeah, okay. All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Namaste, Radha, you have a question? You unmuted. I didn't hear you.
Namaste. Okay. So what I wanted to ask Dr. Rajan is one, when we do the exercise, the neck exercises with the sound, the one that Chanji was just asking about, do we have to follow the same sequence or can the sequence be changed?
No, sequence can be changed.
And I just wanted to also let you know, if you remember, about 3 months ago, you and I had talked on phone, and what you were advising and what you told me, things have worked out exactly the same way that we were talking about.
Very nice.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, so we are ready to begin. So I'm going to mute everyone, and in the end we can allow everyone to unmute themselves for our discussion later. Okay, so here we go. We begin with 3 ohms as usual. Take a deep breath in. Our usual disclaimer: when you participate in this session, you're responsible for your own well-being. Life in Yoga and I don't take any responsibility towards it. Therefore, please ensure that you work with adequate caution. Don't force yourself to do anything. And whatever you do, it should be done with gentleness and ease and smoothness. So, keeping that in mind, all of you know the routine: watching your breath, keeping the spine straight. Let's begin. Bring your awareness to the perineum. Pressing on the little finger, we begin with Lam. 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 Release the fingers, continue. Lam. 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 Now, bring the awareness an inch above the perineum, and pressing on the ring finger, we do Vam. Take a deep breath in. Vam. 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 Release your fingers and continue. Vam. 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 Now, bring your awareness behind the navel, in the middle of the body. And as you draw in at the navel, we do Ram, pressing on the middle finger with the thumb. Ram. 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 Release the finger, continue. Ram. 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 Now, bring the awareness to the middle of the chest, in between the breasts, and here we do Yam, pressing on the index finger with the thumb.
Yum.
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 Yum. Yum.
Yum.
Yum. Release the fingers. Continue.
Yum.
Yum. Yum. Yum. Yum. Last time. Bring the awareness to the throat, and here we do hum, thumbs up, loose fist. Release the hand. Continue. Bring your awareness to the middle of the head. We do chum, thumbs up, loose fist. Now, release the hand. Continue. Bring your awareness to the top of the head, in the middle of the head. There we do Om, again thumbs up. Om. Release the hand, continue. Last time. Now we go on to the Ujjayi Pranayama, the happy face breathing. So bring your awareness to the bottommost part of the mouth. Focus there, make a little stretch, and inhale and exhale with focus on it. For those of you who need detailed instructions, to feel the stretch in the bottommost part of the mouth, the easiest way to do it is to make a big smile. As the cheeks come out, you'll find a slight stretch in the bottommost part of the mouth. Focus there, and as you inhale, feel a mild sucking sensation. And when you exhale, it'll feel like a reverse sucking sensation. But the important thing is it has to be done with ease, without strain whatsoever. And the breath should be slow and long. Please continue. Now we continue this with the shoulder rotations. So inhale, lift up the shoulders. Exhale, rotate it back and slowly bring it down. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now we continue with the same breathing, but we'll stretch up. Inhale, look up and stretch up, and exhale, slowly bring the chin down and hands down. Continue. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now we go on to the neck exercises. As you exhale, gently tilt the head, bringing one ear towards one shoulder. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, tilt towards the other shoulder. Inhale, come back up, and continue. Last exhalation. Inhale, come back. Now we will do the head, all the four sides, and today we will add a fifth. Right, left, back, front, and then head straight. So, except for the head down, chin down, where we do ma, all the other four we will do the sound ah. So let's begin with the right side. Turn the head to the right. Ah. To the left. Ah. To the back. Ah. Chin to the chest. Straighten head, we do ah. Ah. To the right. Ah. To the left. Ah. To the back. Ah. Now change the order. Straighten the head and do ah. Ah. Chin to the chest. Now for the next round we will begin differently. Let's begin straight with ah with the head straight. Ah. Then to the right. Turn the head to the right. Ah. To the left. Ah. Head to the back. Ah. Chin to the chest. Please note the experiences you had when the head was straight with ah. Where it was better, we can discuss it right in the end when we have our discussion. So now we go 360 degrees around the neck. Inhale, half a circle, and exhale, complete the circle, and continue. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now let's go reverse. Last exhalation. Now we stretch out the hands. Inhale, lift up the palms and stretch out the fingers. Exhale, thumb in and make a downward facing fist. Inhale up, stretch. Exhale, fist down. Continue. Last exhalation, and now we go around the wrist. Inhale, half a circle. Exhale, complete the circle. Continue. Last exhalation, let's go reverse. Last inhalation, last exhalation. Elbows in line with the shoulders and fist below the chin. Go around the wrist, opening out the palms, and exhale, close, and bring the fist down again. Continue. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Let's go reverse. Last exhalation. Interlock the fingers. Bring the hands behind the head. Stretch out the elbows, pull back the shoulders, and as you exhale, twist to one side. Inhale, come back. Exhale, twist the other way. Inhale, come back, and continue. Last exhalation. Inhale, come back. Get hold of the elbows behind the head. And as you exhale, pull on one elbow. Inhale, come back. Exhale, pull on the other one. Inhale, come back, and continue. Last exhalation. Inhale, come back. Get hold of your elbows behind your back. Take a deep breath in. Expand the chest, pull back the shoulders. As you exhale, twist to one side. Inhale, come back. Exhale, twist the other way. Inhale, come back. And continue. Last exhalation. Inhale, come back. Get hold of your hips behind your back. And as you inhale, push on one hand and make a backward arch. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, push on the other hand and make a backward arch. And continue alternate. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now we cross one leg over the other, get hold of the knee, and as you exhale, pull the knee towards the opposite shoulder and turn the head the other. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull and turn. Last exhalation, pull and turn. Inhale, release, and let's cross over the other leg. Exhale, pull and turn. Last exhalation, pull and turn. Inhale, release. Now we can stand up, and as you inhale, you can bend at your knees. Exhale, come up. Inhale, down. Feel the stretch in the ankle as well. Last inhalation, last exhalation. Now we go around the hips. Inhale half a circle and exhale, complete the circle. Last inhalation, last exhalation. Now we go reverse. Last exhalation. Now we can bend at the hips. So bring your hands behind your back. Keep the feet shoulder width apart, inside of the feet parallel to each other. If you don't have good balance, you can do this seated as well. Take a deep breath, pull back the shoulders, lift up the chin, and then as you exhale, push out the butt and lean forward, keeping the chin up and shoulder pulled back. Back does not bend, you're only bending from the hips. Inhale and exhale into the stretch that you feel from the hips to the feet. Slowly inhale and come up. Take your seat, and then we'll go on to the alternate nostril breathing followed by Bhastrika. So do 6 breaths of the alternate nostril breathing. Begin inhaling from the left nostril and exhale to the right. And with each inhalation, feel the awareness come right to the middle of the forehead at the hairline, and exhaling coming out to the mirror side. Now, of course, if you simply want to keep your finger at the hairline in the middle of the forehead and inhale with both your nostril up there and exhale downward, that's also fine. Whichever way you like. 6 breaths. Now let's go on to the Bhastrika Pranayama. So get ready. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 13. Exhale. 14. Exhale. 15. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 80. Exhale. 90. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Take a deep breath through the right nostril, hold the breath, exhale to the left, and then do one Brahmari. Now you can bring your awareness to the chest area and mentally vibrate Haim, 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 Haim. Now, you can make the Haim, if you like, into Haim Nam. Haim Nam. Now bring your awareness to the lowermost part behind the sternum, lowermost part of the sternum. Visualize a rising vibration through you, going up and out of the head, and that feels like Haim Em Home. So feel the flow, Haim Em Home, Haim Em Home. Now we go on to
We do
the
the
spinal
7
mantras.
from the feet and ankle to the knees to the lowermost part of the spine, which is in between the buttocks and the back, and then the lumbar spine, the thoracic spine, the cervical spine in the neck, and then in the back of the head, in the very top, called the Shikha point. The mantra for the feet and neck are the same, that is Aim. Now let us begin from the feet and ankle with mantra Aim, moving to knees where we vibrate shim, and move on to the base of the spine where we do jim. I'm shim 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 jim. Now we move from the base of the spine to the lumbar region, then to the thoracic or the back region of the spine with jim, jime, haim. So let's go. Jim, jime, haim. 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 Now we move from the thoracic spine to the spine and the neck to the back of the head with haim, aim, om. Let's go. Haim, aim, om. 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 Now we do all the 7 mantras in sequence, starting from the feet and ankle. Aim, shim, jim, jime, haim, aim, om. 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 I'm Shim Jim Jam Ham I'm 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 Om.
Now we go on to the first round of Bhastrika, at the end of which we will do only the holding of the breath and exhaling. We won't do the Brahmari. So let's begin. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 30. Exhale. 40. Exhale. 50. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 80. Exhale. 90. Exhale. 20. Exhale. 21. Exhale. Take a deep breath through the right nostril, hold the breath, and exhale through the left. Now, let's go on to the next round. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. exhale. 30, exhale. 40, exhale. 50, exhale. 60, exhale. 70, exhale. 80, exhale. 90, exhale. 20, exhale. Deep breath to the right nostril, hold the breath, exhale to the left. So let's go on to the next round. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 30. Exhale. 40. Exhale. 50. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 80. Exhale. 90. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Take a deep breath through the right nostril, hold the breath, exhale to the left, and then after that we will do a Brahmari. Now we get ready for meditation. Mentally tell yourself, I give up all ideas and concepts and I care about nothing. I let go of everything. I let go of everything. I let go of everything. As you let go of everything, feel the shoulders become lighter. Even maybe the head feels lighter. If you have a preferred meditation routine, you can do it. Otherwise, you can do the default, feel a rising vibration from behind the lowermost part of the sternum, going through the body and out of the top of the head. And that feels like Hai Mem Om, Hai Mem Om, Hai Mem Om. And we will have Om in the background.
Hello? Quay chấm nè. Bertanya. Oh, okay.
Mentally affirm to yourself, may I be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I am born. And with that as the thought, become aware of the sensations from the top of the head all the way down to the bottom of the feet. And whenever you're ready to open your eyes, raise the palm of your hands and look straight into the palm of your hands. With that, we end the session for today. We have a few questions that have already been asked. So we will address those questions. And if any time anyone wants to speak up, you can unmute yourself. Okay, so the first question that was asked was, why do we do the holding the inhaling to the right nostril, exhaling, holding and exhaling to the left after Bhastrika, and doing the Bhramari after that? Well, the holding the taking the breath to the right nostril, holding and releasing to the left nostril, is to prevent what is called any tendency of respiratory alkalosis that will happen. And that really means that if you do too much of this Bhastrika, it will go to a point where your blood becomes too alkaline with too much oxygen and you will faint. And that is why we always limit to 20 breaths. Now, earlier on, when we did only the breathing, we have to hold for a minute or so till all the sensations subside from the head. The moment we inhale to the right nostril, hold the breath and exhale to the left, then what happens is automatically that process gets balanced out in the body. So it's all taken care. Now, the other question, why is it we do the Bhramari after that? Actually, when you hold breath, it creates a little bit of what I call pressure-related stimulation in the system. So what happens is, the moment we do the Bhramari, if there was any remnant impact of the pressure, it releases all of that. So it is only a mild element, not so much, so that's why we do that. So having answered that question, if there is anything I have left answered, feel free to speak up on this question. Okay, so in which case I'll go on to the next one. That is, we tried today that we do the Ah in the three sides and then Ma in the chin down. Today we added the Ah with the head straight. A show of hands over here. How many people felt better with Ah done straight? Show of hands. Okay, very nice. So that's about 6-7 people, 8 people I see out of the close to 48 people over here. Okay. So now let me ask the other question.
Doctor,
No, hold on one second. Let me ask the other question. We did the Ah in the end of the cycle before we do the chin, Ma, and we did it in the beginning of the cycle. So if we do Ah first, before we begin right, left, this thing, how many people felt that was better than the other options? Raise your hands. Okay. So that was like 2-3 people. Now, how many people felt that doing the Ah right in the end after everything was better? Raise your hands. So another 2-3 people. Okay. How many people felt Ah was better when it was done before we do the Ma with chin down? Anybody? Okay. So what I see over here is that the majority of the people actually felt that the Ah was better when it is done right in the end. Does that seem to be how most people felt? Okay. So now go ahead, Kem Saraji, you can speak up. You're going to say
Yeah,
something.
see, Dr. Rajan, I just want to, when I sit and do the vibration don't go. So I get up, stand up, and then I do on the right hand side. The vibration goes to my head, side of the body, and side of the legs. All the way goes. Then I go to the left, and same thing happened to the vibration go to the left hand side of the body and side of the leg. So it feels so good. Then I do the eye in the back, my whole my spine, and vibration goes to spine all the way down there. And then I do mum. Then all the vibration goes to the heart and to the stomach. When I stand up, then I do. So the next thing I was telling that when I do the only being attention to the top of the head, in the back and in the front, my headache goes away. So I do looking at the head only, paying attention to the head only, and
Okay.
it goes up. And then, so that's my experience. And I feel I had a headache, and if I do we're paying attention to the top of the head, in the back and front.
Thank
the
you.
headache only.
I understand. Thank you. Now, let me ask, how many people did not find the eye useful straight with head up? Any hands raised? So everybody here, one person did not find it useful.
I did not find any difference.
You did not find any difference. Okay. So looking over here, many of the people seem to have found some impact. So whoever found it, you can do it. And let's see how we incorporate as we go further. Okay. So those were two questions. Is there anything else? You can feel free to.
Yeah, but Dr. Rajan, please tell me, why do we do that in this exercise? That's the question I asked you. Why we do it? We didn't do it before, a couple of months before. We just did it.
Okay. I'll give that answer.
Thank you.
See, what happens is yoga is about the experiential element of connecting beyond the body into the cosmic intelligence. So whatever helps to clear the nadis to make that communication, we use. Now what happens is, in the written textbooks, there are a set of exercises. In fact, what happens is, if you look at the two main books of Hatha Yoga, the Hatha Yoga Pradipika and the Gheranda Samhita, they have only 8 pranayamas listed. Now what happens is, in the oral tantra system, they were in the ICYR in Pondicherry that Swami Geetananda was known for, they say that he learned from a Bengali Baba 120 pranayamas. Okay? So you can understand that the experiential aspect is manifold. Whatever is useful, we should incorporate them. Now, from some oral tradition, people call Brahma Mudra turning the head in each of the directions. Now, what happened is, somebody came along and said, oh, we are turning the head, and there is the concept of A, U, Ma, Om that comes from the Mandukya Upanishad. So the person started doing A, U, Ma in different directions. But actually what it is people don't know that the root mantra for Brahma is starting with A. And so the A, U, Ma, this is called the Brahma Mudra, but it is actually A is the mantra for Brahma. So when we tested A, U, Ma doing better or A is better, A is what came out to be better. Yoga is experiential. So we can do whatever we want that works for you. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions?
So, Dr. Rajan, when we do it on left-hand side, that means our right side will be affecting, right? And when we do left, right,
No,
right side to
that's
left.
not necessarily the case.
Not okay. That's
You
what
see,
I was.
for each person, it may be different.
Hmm.
Because what happens is, depending upon where the blockages are, each will feel the vibration permeate where it's needed.
Okay. Right.
Okay, now, Rajeshri, go ahead.
Namaste. I'm having hard time in folding my legs. So do you suggest me any yoga exercise for that?
What do you
Do you
mean
have
by folding your legs?
like this? If I can't fold, like we are crossing our knees.
We
I
are
can't fold
crossing
like-
one leg over.
Yeah,
you can't do
exactly. Like this. It's very
Okay.
stiff.
that. Okay. So, what is there any thing in your medical history that explains why that is the case?
I didn't go that far yet, but I'm trying to do by if I can solve it. I mean I didn't check with my doctor yet, but I'm thinking, is there any yoga will helpful for me?
Are you on any medications?
I'm just on blood pressure medication. Losartan.
Very good. So the thing is, you see, that just on blood pressure medication may mean a lot of things. Okay. So what it is now, do you do any walking or as an
Oh, yeah.
exercise?
Stop walking.
Do you do slow speed walking, brisk walking?
I'm very slow, very slow. I'm just maintaining.
Okay. How old are you?
69.
Okay. And relative to your body weight and things like that, is it considered normal or are you heavier than
A
normal?
little bit heavier.
Okay. Any knees related problem?
That's my thinking now. If I'm trying to fold my knees or legs, it hurts my. I'm thinking it's going to hurt. One time I used to have knee pain, but not that much right now. But I'm scared to fold my legs.
What medication do you use for blood pressure?
Losartan.
Okay. It is only losartan?
Yeah,
How many milligrams?
50 mg.
There is no hydrochlorothiazide added to it, right?
I'm sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Do they
I have
say,
checked.
does it say losartan hydrochlorothiazide or anything like that, or only losartan potassium?
I think losartan. I have checked the label. I'm sorry.
Does it say 50-12 or something like that?
No, I think 50 mg.
Just 50, okay. So,
Why it makes difference?
yes, it makes a difference. And that's the reason I'm asking. So, for how many years have you been having this?
I'm taking like maybe more than 10,
I see.
10, 15 years maybe.
Where do you live?
LA, Los Angeles.
Los Angeles, I see. See, it's very difficult to answer a question like this without having a deeper sense of what the issue is. Unless we know the root cause, we cannot tell. Now, obviously, the fact that you're walking very slow and you may have knee issues, hip issues, God knows what, right? So the thing is basically, anytime you do some exercise, the rule of exercising is you should stimulate but not tire the system, right?
What is that?
You should not overdo the thing whereby you hurt yourself.
Okay.
Okay, so stimulation without overdoing and creating a strain in the system whereby you can hurt yourself. So given what you're telling me, all I will suggest is do gentle exercises. What you can start doing is, we do this as you inhale, you bend at your knees, right? Are you able to do that?
Bend my knee. I just little bit
Not
on.
like that. When you are standing up, I say inhale and bend your knees slightly. Are you able to do that?
I can do it, but not that long. I just do it.
How many times? 5 breaths?
I can do it, but when I'm doing, I feel like a cracking sound. Sometimes.
There you are. You see, what happens is there is some kind of stiffness there where very gingerly and carefully you have to do it within your limits. So what happens is, if given what you're describing, most of us here, when we do the bending of the knees while standing, we do for about 20 breaths. For you, 20 breaths may be far too much. And you may begin with maybe 5 breaths or something like that, 5 times. And with that itself, you're feeling cracking and all of that. Just stop at a place where you don't feel any strain coming on. By the way, a little bit of, cracking sound is only about, as we age, the bones, particularly in the lower vertebral column, adjusting themselves. That won't cause pain. It'll only create a mild cracking sensation, but there'll be no pain. As long as it is very mild and very little, you're not pushing yourself, you're fine. But be very careful. Don't overdo it. And given what you're describing, I would actually recommend that you have yourself properly evaluated by a doctor, so that you don't overdo something and tear a muscle or break something.
Do you think this is arthritis, due to arthritis?
You see, generally when people say arthritis from a modern medicine, you have tightness in your joints and pains in your joints and all of that. But in reality, what happens is, why do you get that? It is because the blood circulation becomes less in those areas, and slowly those tissues begin to become stiffened. So you can try now, how are your fingers?
Fingers are okay.
When you say okay, no tightness, no pain?
No pain, only in the knee.
Okay, you have pain in the knee and you have not consulted a doctor?
Not that much, but when I do anything, like as I said, when I bend or what can I say, if I'm going uphill or downhill, it bothers me sometimes.
Are you living in a one-level home?
I live in the mountain area.
I'm asking whether you live in a one-level home. Do you have to climb up to your bedroom?
No. I'm sorry. Yeah, I go up.
You go up with the stair to go to your bedroom?
Yes.
You have difficulty climbing the stair?
And I don't hear any cracking, but I have to hold something and get down and get up.
I see. You may be better off consulting a doctor to see how much there is, so that you don't do any exercises whereby you overdo and hurt yourself. Okay, I cannot give you any advice from here, because I would put myself into the risk of saying something without really knowing your real condition.
Okay, thanks for the explanation.
You're welcome. Okay, Satyapalji, go ahead.
Hi, I'm his grandson. I was just so I have gotten into an accident and I have a little bit of back pain. I was just wondering if you had some stretches or exercises for that.
Okay, where in the what kind of accident? Where do you have the back pain?
It was just a car accident, and it's in my upper back.
How long ago was the accident?
3 years.
3 years ago. Okay. So the thing is, basically, I can't give you an advice like this, because what happens is, unless we know what is affected, we cannot really, tell you what it is. I'm going to give you an example why I cannot tell you with any degree of precision. Okay? I'll give you an example. Today we had a patient who actually came in because the person, from all the diagnosis he has been told, because of various surgeries or whatever, the pelvic muscles are unable to lift. So in other words, this person has pain in all the buttocks, that areas and all of that. And even to pass motion, the person has great deal of difficulty. And every day the person uses Harda and Miralax, and even the food the person eats is the gentle kind of food, so that it will quickly pass the motion, has so much difficulty. Okay, the person has been suffering for 9 months because they did some hemorrhoid surgery and things like that. they cut the sphincter muscle, whatever they did, all these problems. So after doing everything, the medical conclusion was that the muscles in the lower pelvic floor area have all become very tight and they are not resilient. Okay. So when we did a Nadi assessment, what we found is the cerebral zone cortex, the brain, is not communicating strongly enough with the muscles over there. So what did we do? We did a mantra japa. Once we did a mantra, then immediately the cerebral zone cortex kicked up and we can see all the parameters related to the central nervous system that are connected there loosening up. Okay. Now he did not feel any loosening at all. And then he explained to me that the problem didn't really start 9 months back. 9 months back, it became worse. But the problem started some 3 decades back, where all these areas were feeling he had issues with the lower pelvic area going 30 years back. So essentially, I've told this person after 1 week, we will follow up, but within 1 week, he should feel remarkable changes, that he should feel pain reduction and everything that will happen in 1 week. So next Sunday, I will know the answer. But in the meantime, our reading in the Nadi shows that he will improve from this. Okay. So very interestingly, I had a person come to me, and this was actually in London, UK, when I was there in 2019, where this person had a whiplash injury from an accident going back 20 years back. And this person is a yoga teacher herself, this Iyengar yoga technique. She has done all the techniques in the world and the pain wouldn't go. And finally, we were able to see why it was the case is we did with a mantra jap and the pain went. Okay. So if you ask me a question like this, I can't even give you a reasonable answer. Right? Yeah, so if you are interested, you can schedule time like your grandfather did and come over and I'll take a look at it.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. So just a reminder for everyone that we have August 14th, that is 2 Sundays from today. We have the next CYI seminar coming up. And if you go to the Life in Yoga website, we have an updated link over there. And those of you who were not at the last time able to register and all of that, if you want to register, you can register for it and become part of the CYI. So I can actually share that with you. Are there any questions before I go there?
Yeah, Dr. Rajan, I have a question. Hello?
Yes, I am unable to see you.
Yes. Namaskar, Dr. Rajan. I have a question. Yeah, I have on my right knees, I have a meniscus tear. So can you suggest me any pranayam for that one?
Okay. When did that happen?
Recently, I found out in the month of January.
Okay. So that is like 7 months. Now, how did you find out it was a meniscus tear?
By the MRI.
Okay. So when did the pain first come on?
I started in the month of January and February. So they did MRI in the month of March.
Okay. How old are you?
69.
Okay. So you were not playing tennis or running around when that happened, right?
No, nothing.
So, okay. So the thing is, what did the doctor recommend for you?
He just gave me injection for gel injection. And after that, he told me you can go for physiotherapy for 3 months. And then we will see after that. Okay.
So effectively, while it was identified as meniscus tear, the treatment that doctor has given you probably, and given the age and the description that you said, the doctor probably thinks that it is the part of the aging arthritic process. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, typically meniscus tear means the soft end of the bone, the cartilage, there is a chip that it has chipped off over there, a certain segment. Okay.
Yes.
That for in a younger age people that would happen, because of sudden quick movements that result in that. And you didn't do sudden quick movements or anything when this happened, right?
Yes, I didn't do that.
You didn't do it, which means as part of the aging process, it has likely, worn off to a degree where it chipped off over there. When they saw the MRI, they saw that. And the doctor identified it as that this part of the normal arthritic process, and therefore gave you probably cortisone shot or something to relieve the pain.
Yes, first he
So
did.
if
He
that
gave
is
me.
the case, now did the pain go away?
Yes, on and off pain.
But initially the pain was, did it reduce?
Yes, sometime reduced, but sometime, I have a hard time just climbing the stair.
Okay. Now, one of the things is you are one of the hidden attendees over here. You come every now and then. I never see you all the time. Now, do you do the Bhastrika Pranayam all the rounds till the end?
Yeah, like 4 or 5 times, because I heard one of your, on Sunday, like a meeting, I heard that if you do like a Bhastrika like 4 or 5 times, so that's what I'm doing.
Which knee is this?
A right one. You also told on the same day Brahmari too. Brahmari and Bhastrika will, I think, help for meniscus tear.
Now, when you stand up, do you feel but the weight is equal in both legs?
Yeah, I feel the same.
Same weight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How is your right hip? Do you think the right hip is weaker than the left?
No, left is okay. Only right is, I think I have a problem in the right knees.
No, hip area.
Yeah, hip area is, sometimes I feel like a weaker.
Right side is weaker?
Yeah, right side is weaker.
Okay. I'm going to suggest something that you can test for yourself.
Okay.
What you can do is, since you're doing the Bhastrika and all of that, do you wear any kind of booties or any kind of thing in your feet when you walk in your home?
Like wearing booties? Or yeah, I'm wearing booties all the time at home.
All the time. So what I will suggest is, put a little bit of an insole, or maybe put an extra pair of socks for the right leg.
Okay.
And that way, it will give additional support in the right leg, and see whether that will give relief for you.
Okay.
Okay.
And with that one, I need to do the like a Brahmari too. This Ujjayi Pranayama.
I'm not asking you to do anything.
Okay.
The part is basically what yours looks like is part of the natural arthritic process, and you have taken a cortisone shot.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you live?
I live here in Maryland.
Okay. So the thing is basically, the first thing for you to do is you're attend these sessions regularly, and put a little bit of extra support on the right sole, so that the right leg is maybe slightly like higher than the left leg. Okay.
Okay.
And so use that for 1 week and see whether you have a less of pain and less frequent coming on. And if that is useful, you can try that. If that doesn't work, then in which case, if you want to come in, you can arrange with Avni and she will take care of you.
Okay. I will see that. But Dr. Then this time he just gave me like not the codeine in, just gave me gel injection. He said maybe it's arthritis, so that's why.
So there you go. So that is what I also suspect, that this is part of the natural arthritic process, given what you described.
Yeah, you are right. I understand that.
Okay, Ji.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
You are very welcome. Okay, somebody else was going to say something? Okay, namaste everyone. See you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.
So you will show next time, right? The link for 14th of August.
No, I can show you right now if you are interested.
Okay, please. Thank you. No, I had already,
You are already registered.
right.
So
Yeah,
actually,
but I
right
just
over here,
I need
you-
link.
oh, that link will come to you. Avni will send later. It is
Okay, okay.
still too early.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay.